Okay guys, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's getting ready for work and I'm about to take you guys on a tour. Let's see. So this is Barnes & Noble. That's kind of like where everybody gets their books and stuff. That's usually where I get mine, or you can get them off Amazon. They're a lot cheaper. Here is the dorms. I actually lived in those dorms my first year of college here. I've been here, this is my second year now. So they kind of look spooky. Actually, I think they are haunted. If you go in there, there's like, they saved a little girl's room from like, I guess she died or something. But they're not too creepy. I mean, I wouldn't leave my closet open in the middle of the night, but some people probably did. When I first lived here, they didn't have any of this construction. So it's kind of weird that they have it now. All the trees are all dead, just like my soul. So that's all of what they're building now. I think those are what the new dorms are going to be. They said by the spring of 2019 they should be up. So if you have the chance to get those nice new dorms, I would do it. I got the oldest ones. Kind of regret it now. I wish I would have gotten the new ones. So this, what I'm about to show you guys, is like kind of where people eat and stuff. They'll hang out. It's called Corbett. It's like they have upstairs where like you guys can rent rooms and stuff, which is really cool. I've done it like once. I don't really study. And then this guy right here, in case you ever want to kill yourself, he got you. Like, he's got a pistol. So like, let's say after finals you know that you failed, you're gonna come over here, have this guy shoot you. He got you. Just kidding. But I think he'll let you shoot yourself with his gun. Anyways, like, smile, you're on camera. Same. I'm just kidding. They actually have snacks and stuff inside here. It's pretty expensive though. I went in there like once and gummy bears were like $5. And it was a small pack and I was like, nope. Down that way, they just have like a bunch of dorms and stuff. So I don't really go that way. Unless you live on campus, you'll really know where all that stuff is. But really, I never really went down that way. You'll kind of see over there. I don't know if you can see. No, the sun's too bright. So this place here is Mellon Hall. I think that's how you say it. I've never actually been in there. I think that there are classes in there, but can't be too sure. It's gonna be our library. It's actually pretty cool. They have like weird stuff in front of it. So like whenever I first moved to Las Cruces, I actually had hardly ever seen pine trees. I think that's what they're called, but they have them here. I mean, that's like the best part. That's what actually makes this school like sell. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so this is the library. Got all your nice trees. I don't want to go in there. That's like the, I don't know, I think it's the Undergraduate Library is what they call it. It's called Zool Library. That's what it is. And then, so they have like this Venger's food court, and it's actually, I've eaten there like a couple times. It's actually really good. Like, I used to go there like after my math class all the time in the summer. It's actually really good. So this is where they have that. It's called Venger's food court. I don't know if you can see it. This is Dominici. I don't really know what they have in that either. I mean, I don't know. Kind of weird. So whenever I first moved to this school, the first thing that I noticed was like this astronomy building. And I used to use that for like how to get around and stuff. Be like, oh, there's the astronomy building, you know, because it's like an easy name to remember. and then I would like think about all the stuff that's around it. Kind of dumb, but yeah. And then there's this library here. I think that one's it's called Branson Library. I think that one's a graduate library. I've never been in there, so that's probably why. I really should have done this in like the time when not all the trees were dead, because they look really crappy right now. It actually looks nicer at times. So my biology lab was inside this building. Whoa. Oh, science hall, I forgot to tell you guys. That's like where you guys are gonna have your math usually. And this one here too, it's called Walden Hall. So those are the two for like math. I think science hall actually has more classes than just math, but I can't remember what else I've had in that building. Here I've had some labs and stuff. In Foster Hall, it's like right there. Foster Hall. And then, so I keep walking down this way. I don't know, like I'm an engineering major, so all my classes are usually down this way, that's what I guess I'm used to, walking down this way. This one here is Walden Hall, so science hall is like kind of right behind me, you can kind of still see it. And then this one here is Walden Hall. And so those are like, I kind of put them as the math buildings, lab building, math building, I don't know, average stuff, I guess. So this is kind of like where I spend most of my time, it's like all the way at the end where nobody is. So here is, I've actually only been in this building for like projects and stuff, but it's called, I don't know, it's not a building that I care about. Anyways, it's for the other engineers, I guess. Just kidding. This one's like the basic. Okay, so this building is split up into like, I think 3 sections, I can't even remember, but it's stupid because they call it, I don't know, it's like 1, 2, and 3, but they're all in the same like building, so it's kind of weird. A lot of people use this clock actually to tell where they're at. It's like they're at the end, and I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's like the engineering complex. So they have the engineering complex 1, engineering complex 2, engineering complex 3, but see, don't let that confuse you. It's all the same building. Like, I don't know why they did that. Anyways, actually this is like my favorite clock because it has like, it actually looks really cool, like it's all different, you know. People see it and they're like, that's so gay, and I'm like, that's so amazing. They have like a lot of cool stuff inside these buildings. College of Engineering. Actually, I know a lot of people are doing research right now, but unless they're at home sleeping, I don't know. So this here is, so they have one building that's called Thomas and Brown. I don't know if you can see it, the tree's covering it right now. And then they have another building that's Gerald and Thomas. I always get those two buildings mixed up, but if you have a class in Gerald and Thomas, just know that you're fucked. No, I'm just kidding. It's just far, like it's the furthest building I feel like from the library or from Corbett. It's just like a long walk, especially from like free parking. This one is Goddard Hall. I never really had any classes in there either. It kind of sucks because like I always like this parking, you see, and they're like usually always taken, or they're the ones that say handicap and all that, and you're like, what? Can I please park here? You know. This way looks kind of old, but that's Goddard Hall. And then this is like the front of this building. It actually looks better in the front. So like I just kind of walked around all the buildings. That's the chemistry building. Next to it they have the physics building, and that's where you could go inside of it, and it has like cool stuff. I'll probably see if I can take you guys inside. Okay, so I was working on campus and they used to tell me that I had to like run stuff over to Hadley Halley Hall. That's this one right here. So that's usually like where they have like mailboxes, I think. And then, oh yeah, people talk about the horseshoe. This is the horseshoe. So people use that too to kind of identify where they're at. You know, I got smart and I just downloaded like a maps type thing. It's just NMSU maps. And it freaking took me all around. I was all using, it goes off of Google Maps, but the buildings are on it. So you kind of just type in like the name of the building, sort of like whatever it's abbreviated to, and then you push send and it takes you. That guy's going in the building. Scared me. So that was actually my first time going in that building. I wanted to be quiet because I saw someone go in there before me and I wasn't sure if they were like taking exams still, which would be weird, or if they're doing research. I don't want to fuck that up. So I kind of try to make as little noise as possible. This one, I don't really know what this building is. It's called Dove Hall. No idea. I can honestly say I've never had classes in half of these buildings. But honestly, they kind of split you up by college. So some of the buildings you're not even gonna remember or like know about either. You're gonna see a building, you're gonna be like, what the heck? Oh, and then they have like waterfalls dedicated to people. They're all like empty and ugly right now, but I'll show you guys. So this is one of them. They have another one on the other side. So this one's class of 1937. Okay, they have them like all walking through, so kind of walk over there, give you guys a glance at what like campus life is like. See, that one's Hadley. So if you go all the way down that way and you just keep walking, you'll be able to find like all the other places that I showed you. It's pretty much eyeball. This one here. Oh, this building here is like the ROTC building. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure. This one's class of 1931. And then they have another. This one kind of looks like a turtle. I'm just kidding. This one's class of 1908. But yeah, they usually look better with water in them, but they still kind of look ugly. So then these are all like what I showed you earlier. Sorry, like the cars are in the way and stuff. That one's Harmon and Jacobs. That's like pretty much, I want to say like the newest building. I actually really like it in Harmon and Jacobs because like you can write on the walls. I mean, that sounds like so dumb, but you really can. This building looks actually pretty cool. The ROTC one. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the bell. It goes off so often. That's how I knew I was late for class. Once that bell went off, I was like, well, looks like I'm not going. For real though. That tree is actually really cool. And the time whenever there are leaves. I guess you could say anytime but now. No, I'm just kidding. At least don't really fall until like last week they fell. Probably. I don't know when they fell. I'll show you guys the pond. It's like my favorite part of this whole campus. I spent like my life there. I missed the other pond though. I could have showed you guys that one too. but it's all the way over there now, and I ain't about it. Okay, so here, this building's actually pretty cool here too. They have like, oh, that actually looks cool. And their little stairs and stuff. I've had like so many weird classes in that building. I had like chemistry, economics, and statistics all in that building. It has to do with like health, because it's called health. So then this one over here, Clarabelle Williams. I guess it's like their English building. I never had to take English. It's all tiny though. Looks like a lot of people don't have to take it. Yeah. Everybody hates English. No, I'm just kidding. Like, they're like, I'll take like Spanish or something, but English I know enough of to like not care about it. Okay guys, so we're actually walking up to the pond now. This building, they actually have like financial aid and stuff in there. It's called Education Services. It's like right next to Pinon, in case you guys ever need that building. They probably get mad if people talk around. It's kind of what it looks like. This was like the best part. I like this. So they usually have like ducks and stuff, but I think that they flew home for the winter. I don't know if ducks fly. But anyways, so that was like the campus tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to me. If not, that's cool too. I'm all mumbling because I'm like, what do I say? But also, thank you guys for watching, and I'll post a new video on Sunday.